Very good afternoon everyone. In our previous class, we have discussed about phylum non-chordata. There we have seen how evolution has occurred from a simple phylum Porifera to a much complex hemichordata. So if we take this phylum Porifera, there the organization is very simple. They don't have organs or organ systems. They have a group of cells and they do the function. But if we take hemichordata, they develop different kind of organs and organ systems. At each and every step, they became more and more complex. And we will see in upcoming classes, we will see much more advanced organisms than hemichordata. But before going into that, I want you to think about something. Fish. Where does it live? Water. Frog. Both on land and on water. And lizard. On the walls. Birds. In the sky. And humans. They are sitting in this classroom and listening to my lecture. Right? Is there any similarity between them? Their locomotion is different. Their habitat is different. The way they live is different. Everything is different. But all of them are grouped into a same phylum called Chordates. Means animals which have a rod-like structure. So, in order to consider an organism as a chordate, they should have 5 basic fundamental characteristics. At any point of time, means they might have all these 5 characteristics at any point of time. It might be in the embryonic stage, it might be in the larval stage, or it might be in the adult, or it might be throughout the life. So, at any point of life, at any point of the time, they should have all these 5 characteristics. Then only they can be considered as chordates. So we'll start with the first fundamental characteristic, notochord. First one, notochord. Noto means back. Chord means rod-like structure. I want you to remember one thing. The front side, the belly side is known as ventral side. The belly side is known as ventral side. The back side is known as dorsal side. This is dorsal side. This part. Right? So notochord, or let's frame this sentence. Notochord are the rod-like supporting structures which are present at the back of the body. Here I mentioned a word called support. So why do we need support? Can you stand without skeleton? Or can I build a building without any pillars? Or can I build a big tent without any central pole? No. Everything needs a support. In the same way, primitive chordates, they needed some support and they developed this notochord. And this is mesodermal in origin. So we have 3 embryonic layers. What are they? Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. And this notochord is emerged from the mesoderm. Right? And this runs longitudinally. Longitudinally means not from side to side, it means from top to bottom. So, and the next one, they are strong and flexible. If I take an iron rod, it is very strong, but it's not flexible. If I take a rubber tube or something, it is not strong, but it is flexible. But notochord is strong enough for the strength and flexible enough for the movement. And the next one, human connection. What do you think? Do we have any notochord? We don't have any notochord. But we used to have notochord. in embryonic stage. In embryonic stage, we have notochord, and this is developed into vertebral column. So, notochord is a rod-like supporting structure which is present at the back of the body, and primitive chordates, they needed some support, so they developed notochord. And this is mesodermal in origin because we have 3 layers: ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm, and this is developed from the mesoderm, and this runs longitudinally, means from top to bottom, not from side to side. And this is strong enough for the strength and flexible enough for the movement. And coming to humans, adult humans, they don't have any notochord, but at embryonic stage we do have notochord, but it develops into vertebral column in adults. And the second one, dorsal hollow nerve cord. We have heard this term before, right? In non-chordates. What kind of difference can you see in the name? In non-chordates, we have seen nerve cord, but it is in the ventral side. But here, it is in the dorsal side. And there, the notochord, the nerve cord is very strong and single. But here, it is hollow. Hollow means empty. And it is present near the digestive system, means gut. But here, it is dorsal. I have told you, dorsal means back side. Back side. So, nerve cord means control center of the body. In humans, this is converted into brain and spinal cord. We have seen the nerve cord, same nerve cord in non-chordates also. There it is ventral and it is strong and it is present near the gut. But here in chordates it is present in the dorsal side, means back side, and it is hollow. It is filled with empty cavity and it is present in the back. And dorsal hollow nerve cord, which is a control center of the body, in adult human beings it is converted into brain and spinal cord. And this is the second one. And the third one is pharyngeal gill slits. Let me have some water. Just now I had some water. So there was a movement here. This movement is called as pharynx, which is present between mouth and esophagus. So these gill slits are present in the lateral side of pharynx. These are the openings. So, if I take a tube, a long tube, a tube which is filled with water, if I keep holes in it, what will happen? The water will come outside. In the same way, the tube is like a pharynx and the openings are like gills. In primitive chordates, the starting of the chordates, all of them are aquatic in nature. So they don't have lungs or they don't have other respiratory system. So they depend on gills. So the water enters into the mouth and it goes to pharynx, and here oxygen is absorbed and it goes through the gill slits and it goes out. Repeat. This is what it happens. And what do you think? Do we have any pharyngeal gill slits? No. In adult human beings, the pharyngeal gill slits are absent. But in embryonic stage, these pharyngeal gill slits are present. And these are converted into pharyngeal clefts. And this is also a temporary one. And this is converted into head and neck. So pharyngeal gill slits are present in the pharynx. So these are like openings which are helpful for aquatic animals. Coming to humans, we don't have any pharyngeal gill slits, but these are converted into temporary structures called pharyngeal clefts, and these are again converted into head and neck in the adult. And the last but one, post anal tail. Post anal tail. What does this name suggest? Anus is present before the tail or after the tail? It means the tail is present after the anus. The tail is present after anus. So, what are the uses of this tail? Swimming. When it comes to fishes, this tail helps in swimming and support. So if we see kangaroo, it stands on tail. Kangaroo. Balance. So if we see monkeys in a forest, how do they hang to the trees? With tail. So, post-anal tail, which is present after the anus, and it is helpful in swimming, and it is also helpful in support, and it also gives balance for monkeys. So, if we write the differences between chordates and non-chordates, the first difference is notochord. Present or absent in chordates? Present. But here it is absent. And here we see dorsal, hollow, no chord. But here we see ventrally situated nerve cord. Pharyngeal gill slits are present, and here they are absent. And the fourth difference, post-anal tail is present, and here it is absent. And the fifth one, heart. Now tell me, heart is in dorsal side or the ventral side for chordates? This side, right? So heart is present in the ventral side. But some of the non-chordates have also heart, and it is present in the dorsal side. So these are the basic differences between chordates and non-chordates. They have notochord and they don't have notochord. But coming to dorsal, hollow notochord, notochord is present, but it is dorsal and hollow. but here it is ventral and strong. And the pharyngeal gill slits are present in chordates and they are absent in notochord. And post-anal is present here, and post-anal is absent in non-chordates. Coming to heart, it is present in the ventral side, and here it is present in the dorsal side. So let's see the classification. Chordates. They are divided into three subphyla. Chordata, also known as Chordata, and the second one Chordata, and the third one is vertebrate. So this is a phylum and this is a subphylum. Chordata, Chordata, and vertebrate. The first two are also known as protochordates. So there is a very basic difference between all the three of them. The first difference is here the notochord is present in the larval stage of the tail. Larva of tail. That's it. After that, it's not present in adult or throughout the life. It is present in the larval stage and that too in the tail. But here in Chordata, it is present from head to tail. But this is persistent in life, means throughout the life. And here, this notochord is present in embryonic stage, but later in adult stage it is converted into vertebral column. So here in Chordata, the notochord is present in the larval stage of the tail, and in Chordata it is present from head to tail and it is present throughout the life. But coming to vertebrate, it is present only in the embryonic stage and it is converted into the vertebral column. So example, Herbimania and Branchiostoma. And we will talk about the vertebrae in the next class. Thank you.